All right, so I want to get you guys' opinion about this. All right, let's
I know this
see.
nigga done said something crazy again.
Yeah, it is.
Had a gay professor in college at a time when openly
Yes.
gay folks still weren't out of line, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that
Mm-hmm.
Well,
to,
and
to
it's,
show empathy and kindness. And by the way,
yeah.
you need that person
Yeah.
in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this. I had a
So, Mr. Barack Hussein Obama.
When he started saying that middle name, he done did some shit wrong.
Hussein Obama said that boys should have gay men as mentors. Should have gay men as mentors. Just in case they come out, they figure out that they're gay or they're non-binary and all that stuff. They would know that there's other people out there that have the same mentality as them. He said should. What do you guys think?
Go ahead, Mom, since you probably got to get up out of here soon.
He just want me to go ahead and go off the deep end real quick.
It's
no,
it's part of being out of town, brother.
When I was first listening to it, right, and the first thing that came across my mind is, and I'm not calling gay people, mental ill, because he was talking about some non-binary and all that shit, and I think that's mental ill. I don't think gay people mental ill, but when you start talking about non-binary and the transmissions and all that other shit, I think that's kind of, on some, when you thinking you something that you really not. If you gay, you gay. That ain't got nothing to do with all that other shit. I don't think so. But when you start talking about that, so you want everybody in the friend group to be mental ill? Don't you need some sane people in that group? Huh? I don't think you should have and be around nobody who you really don't want to be around and who you don't think, man, what the fuck? Who you don't really want to, or whatnot. Man, to be honest with you, I'm gonna just go ahead and be a buck. I stopped listening to Barack Obama 4 years after his presidency, bro.
You said 4 years after what?
The first 4 years, cool. The 4 years after that, I stopped listening after that.
Okay.
So his first 4 years, cool. Niggas was listening. 4 years after that, nope. Him talking about Kamala Harris and why you ain't voting for Kamala, nope. Him talking about you shaming black men not for voting, nope. All that, nope. So they can find somebody else to talk about like they talking to black folks when they go get somebody. Him and Michelle Obama, I'm not listening to. To be honest with you, nigga, I don't even listen to no celebrity point blank period when it comes to motherfucking black issues. Been long gone out of the black issues long time ago. You rich as fuck. You ain't got nothing to do with us over here. I only listen to working people. Spaces, J every day, be humble. Motherfuckers who we talk to on a regular day basis, everybody that's regular, everyday working people, them the people I listen to. I don't listen to no celebrity about nothing. You can't tell me shit unless you're trying to get me to scam some people to get some money. That's the only thing you can tell me. But otherwise than that, I don't listen to no celebrity about nothing. Nobody don't get no fuck. How many times have I said this? Don't wish no bad on them. Don't wish nothing harmful or hurt to them. Wish them healthy as fuck. But when it comes to listening, nigga, I don't give no fuck about you. When it comes to issues about everyday working people, they too out of tune. They don't know what the fuck is really going on. They don't know what it is to like you sitting up here and like, motherfucker not making no shit ton of money, but a motherfucker cool. Shit, I was able to drive down here. Some shit happened to nigga, he got a credit card. Put that on there. Don't worry about that. We'll worry about that later. Motherfuckers cool on that end, and I'm not sitting up here talking about, oh, I'm just the best. I got a lot to know, but I'm saying I'm not where some people was, but I damn sure ain't where they at right now. Because once I get that type of money, you niggas ain't gonna listen to me neither. Every day when you get that type of money, niggas not gonna listen to you neither. Spaces, when you get that, niggas not gonna listen to you neither. Because you're too out of tune. You're not gonna be, your issues are not that. You're gonna have a fucking estate. People don't even know what the fucking estate is. They still thinking that's property or something. Nigga, you say an estate, that's different. That's
so
real.
Let me ask you this though, Ma. Is being in tune meaning that you have to kind of be on the low, on the lower part of the income? for a person to be able to.
You gotta be like you gotta be like at least a working day, everyday person that's still not saying you're worried about money, but you still can't just throwing away money.
Well, how does one if you're a person, a working person, right? Or everyday working person, as we say, and how do you learn to, how do you learn to kind of rise up? How do you learn to, do better with your money if you're not listening to anybody who does better with their money? You're listening, you're getting ideas and stuff, and it's cool to rub shoulders with other people around as far as in your same tax bracket. But if somebody is in a different tax bracket, you making more money or whatever.
Okay.
It kind of would behoove to listen to them.
I get you what you're saying. Okay, maybe I should have broke it down and did a little bit thing. When it comes to finances and you making money and stuff like that, okay, I understand you listening to them. But for everyday advice that you're going through life and shit, I would not listen. You get what I'm saying? When it got to do something with some money and making some more money and making better, because I listen to everybody who, nigga, I ain't never seen when it comes to financial money, because I Google it, I listen to it, I Google it, I see, oh, this shit do make some sense. This is true. And we give past information along with each other. But for when I'm talking about like everyday advice, like I'm talking about like everyday shit you go through like kind of on a regular day basis. Because people are so out of tune, especially if you don't, it's, okay. If you're still in tune, like going around people, you trying to help them and you listening to what they're saying, you're trying to actually do things that they say, oh, we need this park cleaned up or something like that. We need more after school program. And you're trying to do that, okay, I can understand them listening to you. But if you sitting up here just barking down orders and you still stand on your high horse with your fucking Homeland Security walking all around here just waving at people because they can't get that close to you, how can I listen to you? You get what I'm saying?
To a degree. I mean, he was he's past president. So,
but he's still out of tune though, because he didn't go to there trying to see what people actually need and what their demands is to get their vote. He went there to shame them about not voting for her. He didn't go there to listen.
I disagree where he's out of tune. I think he's pushing the agenda.
Okay.
So the agenda is whatever, needs to be pushed, right? So it's always, the LGBT thing with them, right? So that's always kind of the thing that's the agenda. So he's in tune.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
He's just in tune with that.
Okay.
And and so for him to say what he said, have people interpret it, was not out of line for his normal thoughts or whatever. I don't agree with what he's talking about. He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any sons, right? Apparently, he wasn't raised by his dad, right? He was raised by, and not that necessarily mean anything per se. But what I'm saying is that maybe if his dad was in his life, right, he wouldn't have to have looked up to a gay professor, right? No, I'm being serious. Maybe if his father was in his life, he wouldn't have to, that wouldn't be anything to be like, man, I had to look up to him.
But I don't think, I don't think a gay man is going to be trying to be like, oh, this is gay issues. He's going to give you stuff about trying to be a man. He's not fuck the gay. He's a man first. And for him to come and try to put that on them and talking about you need this to tell them about this, to know about this, no. It's about being, that's like motherfuckers be talking about, oh, I'm gay and black. No, you're black first. What the fuck are you talking about? So the man part should come first no matter what. Because I still think it's some gay men out here that could probably give you some great advice.
Mm-hmm.
But don't be trying to say, nigga, if you're is, you come in here and you talk to me about you is gay or something like that. Okay, that's different. But the thing should be about you're being a man first. You're a man first. Black, white, whatever the fuck candy stripe. You're a man first. No matter what you do and how you take it. You're a man first. Right? So that's what the conversation should be. You talking about gay, this, gay, that. Ain't got nothing to do with none of that. It's the man first, though. That's the first part of the thing.
Right.
So that's all I got on that, though. What you think,
No, I was going to say that, Be Humble said he wasn't talking about all boys or men, but I kind of took it as he was saying the people should kind of be impressionable. You know what I mean? Like, especially at that age, he's talking about college student or whatever, or somebody growing up. You can kind of get swayed, right? If you don't have the right people around you, you can kind of get swayed into.
Oh, my bad. I ain't ready to go out yet. My bad. My bad.
You can kind of get swayed into maybe going in that direction, right? If you're not a strong-willed person,
That's a fact.
Right?
That's a fact.
And if somebody, if he happens to have a gay subject, and that person maybe, you might have a gay professor or whatever, a gay teacher, right? And you have a young person who may be kind of on the fence, right? Or what
it's crazy.
On the fence, right? Just don't fall on the
fence. I don't know if I want to turn around and stay on the fence. That's crazy.
Definitely don't turn around. But
I don't know if I want to lean against the fence.
If he has a professor that's gonna be like, well, you should, kind of explore those options over there, you kind of gonna get pushed into the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, ain't no
if that's what he was saying, and I could be wrong, be humble, but the way I took it is like, he could have been talking about the community, those in that community, but you can run it back.
It's just, to me, sometimes these celebrities be trying to push some shit that we really not listening to. You feel me? Nah.
Yeah.
It ain't cool.
And I don't understand. My issue is why specifically a gay professor. To me, if you're specifying a gay professor, then that's, to me, you're looking for someone else that identifies with or could even lead you in a specific direction. That's what mentors do.
Yeah. What up,
Now in beauty. What's good?
See you. What's going on, sister? Every day.
Like, that's what a mentor is for. If I want to learn how to about real estate, I get a mentor that is already in real estate to further my thought process, to teach me the ropes on how to do certain things. Right. If I'm trying to play basketball, get a basketball coach.
No, I don't get a hockey teacher.
You see what I'm saying? So that to me is like, yes, you are encouraging people to live that kind of lifestyle. And I think, from the start, I actually don't remember myself seeing him pushing any gay agenda, but everybody that talks about him that's been paying attention to his presence in the media says he's been pushing this since his first term, probably even before. But on mass media, he's been pushing the same thing. So if the wave of the LGBT came during your presidency, you're done with your presidency, and you're still saying the same thing, you're pushing an agenda, bro. You're pushing an agenda. And I don't recall anything and I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I don't recall any particular thing that he's done specifically for the betterment of American people. I'm not saying he didn't. I'm saying I don't recall him doing anything. So why aren't you pushing people to get married? Why aren't you pushing people to find somebody that's going to help them find a way to understand whatever it is that they're studying in college? Mm-hmm. Why aren't you pushing people to get fit? Because America's the fattest in the world, has the fattest the largest fat population in the world. Why aren't you pushing that?
I think that was Michelle Obama.
Yeah, that was Michelle Obama doing that.
And I'm saying, like, you can do that. He could do it too.
Every first lady is supposed to have that little thing. I'm not sure what Melania Trump is doing, but what's her thing?
She decorating people's houses.
That's what she's doing.
It's not Cultivate said it's not uncommon for men and women to have their first gay experience in college.
Yeah, they be doing that in high
school. Hey, hold on. Men and women?
That
was my cue. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm going to have a safe trip back, man. All of my constituents, man. Nice seeing y'all. I will be back next week.
Roger that, bro.
Thanks for we'll see y'all next week. You already know.
Safe travels to you and the family.
Huh?
Safe travels to you and the family.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. But, man, I got to go hit these Mississippi streets.
Okay. Man.
They really ain't
hey, man, don't get no DACA and bring back some cotton.
Hey, I got a quick story though before I get up out of here, man. I was telling my wife, right? Ain't nothing more humbling than you driving a 10-hour ride, 12-hour ride, then going to take a shower with them white towels at the motherfucking hotel. You hear me?
Yeah. It's gonna,
What you say?
it's gonna wipe all that dirt off.
All of it, ain't you?
You know what I mean?
But all right, though, bro. I'm out at y'all. Y'all be safe.
All right, bro. Likewise. Yes, sir.
Sure.
But yeah, man, it's I want to say it's annoying because that's not the way I want to say it, but I just don't understand why he's focusing on that.
Right.
It's the two things that I specifically recall him talking about. Desiree, you still here? She was talking about. But two things I major things in the media that I heard him talk about was actually three. It was the whole gay agenda. Two, the Michelle Obama, like shaming men, like Maul said, for not voting for Michelle Obama. And then three, the illegal immigration that people, and we don't got to go down to political. I ain't gonna say it, but illegal immigration. Those are the three things that I can recall him being in mass media for.
Mm.
And now it's like we've dropped the whole illegal immigration thing, and we're just going to focus on pushing the gay agenda. And that's just. But you got anything else on that?
No, that's it.
Okay, so thank you guys for kicking with us.